Good morning.
Goodest of mornings.
I had a hectic morning.
Yeah. Oh no, you had just
A great morning.
a great anxiety.
The thing was coming out.
Thank you. A great anxiety morning. And like good anxiety. I don't mean bad.
No, it's
anxiety.
good. It was ticket purchasing anxiety. Does anyone know this? Yeah, woke up this morning ready to go because I've been anticipating today's the day Elton John plays at Petco Park in San Diego.
We're so excited. I will not be attending because I'm old. And have anxiety with big crowds.
Yeah,
so.
It's going to be a huge crowd. It's like almost sold out at Petco Park, so that's insane already.
Stressful somewhat.
And I got tickets for cheap in the front. Ticketmaster. What is happening?
Shenanigans and poppycock.
Has anyone else noticed that the pre-sale happens and then a year later when the actual tickets go on sale, they release cheap tickets? This happened with Swedish House Mafia at Pachanga, and this just happened with Elton John. Like literally $300 in the front section. Like Petco Park is huge.
Huge.
Even if you're by home plate,
Yeah.
that's fucking far
Yeah.
because it's in the outfield. Like I'd be like, like I can't see.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
It's so far away. Like you're watching a TV the whole time. But in section A,
yeah.
it's like you can at least see the stage.
Visually.
Yeah.
You have eyes on Elton.
Yeah. Like we're row 18. $300 though. So I woke up and I saw that and I'm like, Ticketmaster just released extra tickets. And I had an anxiety attack because I know that they're going to go fast.
Yes. Which you were correct about.
Yeah. I told like some of my friends and they all bought tickets.
Hotcakes. They're going like hotcakes.
But it's really exciting because I'm amped because I was like, it's going to be $1,000 and
Yeah.
it was $600 for
I know.
two of us.
That's
tickets.
really good though. Thank God.
Yeah.
Me and Ticketmaster have a bone to pick.
Yeah.
I've got a bone to pick.
How much were fees on those tickets?
Oh, easily
$180.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So out of that 600, 180 are Ticketmaster fees.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Anyways, hello, welcome.
Hi.
This is Bops and Bangers. I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Ashley.
And this is a beautiful Wednesday morning in San Diego, post rainfall, which we need.
Yeah, it's crisp outside.
Crisp is a great word.
It's nice.
Oh, I love a cold, really cold outside, but sunny day.
Yes.
Oh my God, the feels I have behind it.
I just got full body chills.
I know. We're so excited. We actually haven't sat down to podcast in a couple weeks because I've been in Spokane, so we've just been on top of it. Proud of us.
Yep.
Aren't you all proud of us? We have not missed.
Aren't you all proud?
We have not missed a week yet.
Sorry, I'm getting my notes.
It's okay.
I'm listening to you.
I mean, just for video purposes,
Oh.
you do look like you don't give two shits. I know you do, but you know.
Multitasking. It's all I do nowadays.
Truly. It's all we have time for.
Okay. Anyways.
Any hoodles. So this is our first time sitting down in a couple weeks. Very excited. We have some really good music to dive into. Love your picks.
Yeah, I had a lot. There's been a lot of bangers. October was a month of bangers. There was so much.
And we're still not through it.
I know.
It's fine. Guys, I made it through September.
November 8th, 9th, whatever. It's almost halfway through November.
I know.
I told Sean that and I was like, what? I'm going to be 33 so soon. He's like, no, in 5 months. I'm like, 4 months.
It goes so quickly.
It goes so quickly.
During the holidays too, it's like you blink
I
and
know.
it's fucking
I'm like, I have to
Thanksgiving.
start buying gifts. There's definitely like a certain type of anxiety when it's like November, December. It's like, I love the holidays,
Yeah.
but I also am like,
Yeah.
like you have to like kind of take a step back for a moment and let it, like, don't get too anxious about it. But
Yeah. But even think, like, not this weekend, but next weekend, we have Friendsgiving already.
I know. And then it's
And then it's
Thanksgiving. And then it's basically like crunch time, get gifts,
It is crunch
get
time.
prepped,
Yeah.
eat a lot.
All the Christmas cookies will be devoured. Actually, thanks to my little elves, my house is fully Christmas decorated. Well, not fully. It's very girl Christmas right now. I should take some photos.
Yeah.
But we have pink trees, like fake trees, obviously,
I
everywhere.
didn't even see any.
Oh my God, go in the entry real quick. It is a magical land.
I literally was like, what are you
look at like under my TV. Oh yeah, Ashley just I missed it too when I first walked in, to be fair. Isn't that so cute? It's a girl Christmas. Merry Christmas.
One and all.
One and all. I'm not a person to decorate post like Thanksgiving, but fuck, I love a little cheer in my life.
Oh yeah.
You know?
There's something about it. There's something about
There's something about the magic.
Yeah.
And it just makes me want to watch every Harry Potter movie.
Harry Potter, The Holiday.
I am amped for my annual holiday
Scroodle-Leedle-Doo. Love
Grinch.
it. The Grinch.
I mean, Love Actually.
They're making it. You sent me the Santa Claus show.
The Santa Claus show.
What is that going to be?
I don't know, but Tim Allen's there, and I'm for it. I mean, he's really a terrible person, but I fucking.
But he's like a big part of our childhood. He might be nice. He might just have bad ideologies.
He has bad ideologies. He did get arrested for drug trafficking when he was young.
Okay, well.
Who was it?
I feel like you can't hold that against him.
Especially in the 80s.
Yeah, I feel like.
Who wasn't trafficking drugs?
Like, let him out of jail, Biden. Like, let's go. Come on.
If you can release Tim Allen, you can
release everyone. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, that's too good. But anywho, I
just thought through that.
Tis the season, and while we are ready to hunker down, we've got some really good music to chit chat about. Let's go.
Yeah. How about you start this time?
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Oh, I love that.
This has been a very interesting. I'm really settling into the folk vibes.
I love it.
Really settling in.
My favorite time of the year.
I know. And honestly, it's just been getting better and better. And so I'm like, okay, now's the time to start speaking out.
Yeah.
So we are very excited. We are announcing our partnership with Braid Network. Ashley's going to tell you all a little bit about it. It's incredible. We're so excited to be working with them.
Yeah, we are amped. So Braid Network is basically like a Linktree and a Discord combined. It is an app, also web-based, so you do not have to download the app. You can just join us on the web if you'd like to. We are going to be communicating there, having little groups, little channels for us all to have fun talking about the podcast, talking about San Diego venues, concerts in the area.
Hell yeah.
We want all you guys to join us on Braid, on our network, so we can have fun just connecting and like getting more into our community.
Yes.
Because we started Discord, it was like...
It was hard. It's hard to get. We really.
It doesn't bring it all together.
Exactly. This is honestly so nice because even when I look at it, it's just a nice like feed of all of our social media in one place. So things that we post on TikTok will be on there. Things that we post on YouTube will be on there. So if you're just following us on Instagram, go over to Braid and you can see
all of it.
All of our content.
You don't really have to have all the other social media.
Exactly.
And it's kind of like you can be whoever you want to be with friends.
Yeah,
you can make your own profile.
Yes.
You can make your own emojis, which are amazing.
Which we were going to have to make some girl ones.
Oh, yeah. We're making girl ones. And you can kind of like explore your own identity there within it.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
It's such a fun company. They're so incredible what they're doing. They really value content creators and, people like us who, we have a lot of lanes, and it just helps us really keep it all together in one, like a Linktree, but way better, I think, just because it's visual. It's so visual based.
Yes.
And that's how I operate on my brain.
So today, when you are watching the podcast, you can hop onto our Braid Network and chat with us there.
Yes.
Give us any notes, any comments, anything you want to chat about that we talked about, the songs you listen to, our playlist.
Yes.
We will be on there and we can all chat about our podcast.
And we're so excited. Thank you so much to Braid Network.
Yeah, thanks, Braid Network.
This first one is stunning. It is Band-Aid by Mary Middlefield. Debut single. It's just unfair sometimes. Debut single. She's Switzerland born.
Okay.
She came to us from one of our PR companies, Emerald East, over in
Emerald
London
East.
town. Which is very different for them. They are much more. They give us
indie
the
rock,
R&B.
Oh,
they give us the
oh
rap.
Yeah, I always see all the R&B from
Always,
them.
yeah.
Such good.
I give it to you because you're our queen. But this one was just totally out of left field. I even emailed Jimmy back and I was like, this is not your normal like signer. Like this is
Yeah.
not your normal. And it's because it's so folk. It's so deep in the feels. It's just very different from what they usually promote, but I'm obsessed. So Mary Middlefield, she's just a baby, of course. But she has that like classic Western type of folk.
Yeah.
Like almost bordering Americana.
I've heard the song.
Ugh.
It is so good. It is right up my alley.
Right
We
up
need
your
to
alley.
start a folk artist you need to know playlist.
I am so down for that.
Yeah.
Noah Kahan can't be in there though. He's already known. Okay. It's got to be really
Or maybe
indie.
like one of his songs that no one knows.
It's if we're gonna go, you need to discover. We can't do Noah Kahan.
That's
He's already been discovered.
kind of.
I bet you if you look at his like listeners on Spotify, he's over 1 million.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's not discoverable. I love you, but we've got really good.
Oh,
deep
I know.
folk.
We got a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
We've got a lot.
We've got a lot.
But I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Don't put a limit on me.
But Mary Middelfield's very diaryistic kind of, which is a new word I've made up, by the way, diaryistic.
Oh, I like that.
Kind of,
That sounds hard to say. I'm not even gonna try.
don't. It's really hard. Her lyrics are just very like cut from the deep, cut from the depths of your soul.
Mm-hmm.
She was a violin player for 15 years.
Oh,
She grew
God.
up in that classical world, and you can hear that throughout her music. The violin, guys, I sat and I listened to it like 1,000 times, and just every time I got just a little goosey.
I love a violin.
I love violin's
So
my
good.
favorite instrument, and so her song just kind of like ebbs and flows and builds, and it's just very thematic. It's very cinematic. It's just big, and it's folk, so
Yeah.
it's like very contained at the same
Yeah.
time. It's so gorgeous. Go listen, Mary Middlefield, her new debut single called Band-Aid, and I know she's got some things in the works. Not sure if I'm allowed to say anything, but
It's coming.
there's things happening.
Keep your eyeballs peeled.
Keep them peepers peeping.
Peepers peeping.
Peepers peeping.
That's kind of creepy.
That's so creepy. Keep your peepers peeping.
That sounds like
a-
something they say at like Stalkers Are
I
Us.
was about to say, Pervs Anonymous. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay, what
so
are you hitting us with first?
my first song is off of an album, and this is an album that Kelsey and I listened to in the car on our drive to Palm Springs on the last weekend. It is off of Betty Who's album Big!
Big!
Exclamation point,
I know.
you know.
It is
But
fun to say it that way.
the song is Weekend in all caps by Betty Who. What a banger. I love that. It is so fun.
It is just high-powered fun.
It's like one of the songs you hear and then you like are like, wait, what is this? Turn it up. And we were like,
slow crank.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
It hits you in a good spot. I put it on our Happy Pill playlist.
Oh, that's the perfect one
Yeah.
to go on.
So if you haven't checked that out, we have a Happy Pill playlist. It is so just feel good, fun music. You're going to feel like $1,000,000 after you listen to it.
honestly, we should probably update it on our little Instagram. We haven't done Happy
Oh, yeah,
Pill
we
in
should.
A long
I have a
time.
lot of additions.
I do too. Yeah.
we should-
Let's fucking do that.
Yeah, let's fucking do that.
Guys,
We're gonna do that.
Happy Pill update because it is
Because
tis
we
the
need it.
season.
We need a little happy pill.
We need a little injection
during the winter.
We need a little medication.
Yeah. But the whole album is just really good. I mean, this is just such a fun pop song.
Yeah.
It is like Betty Who does such a good job with her whole album. It's really like, I always like think about her as more of like a rock side, but I feel like this was very my type of music, like
Anthemic.
uplifting,
Very
anthemic pop.
Yes.
And I was like, Betty.
Yes.
I literally told you, I'm like, this is not what I think when I think Betty Who.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
no,
the
I
end of
agree.
it kind of got a little more
Oh yeah.
rocky,
Oof, got a little
like
sad,
rock
too.
music, not
Ooh.
rocky.
No,
Yeah.
I got yeah.
But it's such a good album.
It is
great.
It's Betty.
Yeah.
Big.
You know, big.
She's big.
She's big. God, my voice cracks when I do that.
But honestly, like, no, you're dead straight. Like on, like I think when I think of Betty Who, I always think of a little bit more like punk rap, you know,
Yeah.
like a little bit more
Edgy.
to her.
Yeah. But this is like definitely, I would say, Pink-esque.
I was almost thinking like Katy Perry-esque in the way of like firework. Baby,
Yeah.
Like kind of
Yeah.
like that, just loving yourself.
Yeah. Very pink too.
Very pink too.
Yeah, like kind of like she's trying to be up there with those pop goddesses, and she's done it.
She's done it.
Yeah.
She's done it.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it too. I love that one. Okay. Moving on. I've got dark folk for you.
Okay.
This is a man who we've promoted many, many times, but this is his first single that just kind of like stopped me in my tracks.
Ooh.
And it is God, Love, Prescriptions, and Politics by 10 Kills the Pack. Very wordy, I know.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I know.
I was like, whoa.
His name is Sean. He's from Toronto.
Lots of Seans.
Lots of Seans in our life recently.
Yeah.
Don't know what's happening. But he's a Toronto boy. He has been making this like devastatingly underrated moody folk for a while now. He's released a bunch of singles. We've promoted them all because I love him. But this one is just edgier in a way I don't know how to describe. He really like has those dark guitars.
Oh yeah.
Which, oof. I love a moody guitar,
Yeah.
you know? And then those heavy drums kind of like paired with it. So it's just like this very like underlying current.
Yeah.
That you're just like, something's about to like break down. You know what I mean? Like you're ready for the breakdown. And he does it. The breakdown is incredible. And it just kind of all hell releases. And it's not like it's raucous by any means. It's folk music.
Yeah, but just emotionally.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The floodgates open. I'm crying. He's crying. We're all crying. You know what I mean? It's just so
You're
good.
really in your winter feels.
I am so deep in here. My next one is completely opposite.
Oh, okay, great.
But I just really love the song, and I want to give him credit where credit is due because he has been working his little tushy off. And I think this is just, if this is indicative of like future music and future songs, oh my fucking God, we're going to be obsessed.
Love it.
So 10 Kills the Pack. It's a very wordy song title. God, Love, Prescriptions, and Politics.
That's a heavy sentence.
I mean, literally, that's
a lot.
Everything
you don't want to.
talk
Yeah,
about.
it's like everything no one wants to talk
No
about.
one wants to talk
We're
about.
good.
But we've got you. We've got you. So that's my second pick of the week.
Okay, so my second pick is an inboxer.
Oh, I love an inboxer.
One of our inboxers
Yes.
who I am obsessed with now.
Which is really, should be the opposite. I should be obsessed. I mean, I love them.
Yeah, but I am obsessed.
But you're obsessed.
It is the band Bittersweet, like a room suite.
Like a room suite.
And the song title is Seek. This song it's so not usually what I like.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's very bizarre.
But I know I never like love these songs, but I like them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like they're on there, but they're like not
but
the
are you
top.
bumping them?
Yes, this
You're
one.
bumping this one. Yes, she is bumping this
This
one.
is an indie rock banger. The band, or an indie band from Glasgow, so Kelsey loves that.
Oh no.
The song's about coming to terms with an end of a relationship and like kind of the feeling of like grasping for anything to hold it together until like it just finally comes to an end,
Yeah.
which is such like a good song. Yeah, it's such a good theme because everyone has gone through that.
Yes.
So it's like always heavy in people's hearts to hear something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just really beautifully done. This is their second release.
Ridiculous.
So impressive.
So impressive.
And it's just really well done production wise too. Like the last like 30 seconds, the guitar solo is so good. I'm like, come to San Diego so we can see you live because I'm sure it's going to be incredible.
Live? Oh my
Yeah.
God. Just wailing on.
Oh my God. So good.
I love when it just sonically just feels so big and you're like.
And that's how the song feels when you listen to it. Just put your headphones in and put that song on and it's really good.
Yes.
I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah. And you know what I was thinking is we've had a lot, maybe this is just because I look for it, but we've had a lot of like Scottish indie rock.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening over there on the wee little island. But they are like seriously upping their indie rock game, and the bands coming out of there are just out of control.
I love it.
Out of control.
Yeah, it's great.
Should we just make a Scottish indie rock playlist? We probably could.
Yes, we should.
We probably could.
Let's do that.
We could just do UK.
Yeah.
make it a little bit of a bigger
Yeah. So
territory.
let's do that. Oh my God. These are playlist ideas.
Everybody start writing them down so we remember, please.
Yeah. Write in the comments.
God. That is a great, I'm so happy. I love when our inbox artists are just like our favorite songs of the week, because it's just, that's how much we like actually listen and love you all. Like, we are not people to just casually listen to your song. We do. We listen to literally everything.
Yeah, it's fun to go through and listen to everything that's like, we are sent good music. It's hard to choose.
This next one is also an inbox artist by me. And it is, again, the complete opposite from what we've been talking about. Have you listened to this?
Yes, I have.
Are you upset?
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay. I was like, if this doesn't scream Ashley.
Yeah, it's so good.
I mean, it's just, it makes no sense. This is Day by Day by KESMAR. The funkiest 70s, 60s, 70s pop banger, just happy pill. That's going in a happy pill.
It has to.
It is literally so uplifting. It's this guy named Nathan Hawes. He is a songwriter and producer from Australia.
Oh, we love it.
Making these like very glorious.
I've definitely
odes.
heard other songs by him as well.
Maybe, yeah. But
because he kind of does house.
Yeah,
music.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
I'm not in that Australia.
Oh,
side of things. You are.
Yeah.
But he draws inspiration from his parents' record collection, which I think is so funny because it's like, so do we, obviously, very much so.
Totally.
So it's like so nice to have that very nostalgic 60s, 70s feel.
Yeah.
But he makes it very modern, and there's funky bass lines, which chef's kiss. There's an epic bongo solo kind of thing going on in there, which I'm all about. It just takes the genre up a level. It just takes something that maybe sounded older and now makes it fresher, and I fucking love that. Because all music, we're gonna run out of you know, it's like there's only so many chords in music.
Yeah.
Only so many melodies in this universe. So I'm really obsessed. It's just a fun, feel good, uplifting, start your morning right kind of injection of music.
Always need that.
I know. And those are my 3 singles of the week.
Love it.
Yeah.
Those are all great.
I know. What are you bringing us on with? A little downer?
No.
Okay,
kind of
good.
the same vibe. This is my Pump It Up
Pump It Up
song.
Corner.
I have to conclude one.
Obviously.
This song's a little bit different.
Okay.
This is like a deep hip hop house banger.
Oh.
And it is just please forgive me, Headguard and Cancun.
With the question mark at the end. Yeah. Very bizarre names.
Yeah.
We're going with it.
I hope I said them kind of right.
I mean, you did.
And the song title is Jeep. Jeep.
That P-pop.
And it's like an 80 RPM song, so it's kind of got that good, like a little deep house feel. It's not very like fast, but it's like you kind of want to go like this.
You just do a shoulder.
And it's like deep, so like every beat, you're kind of like it. You absorb it. It feels good, and it's a little hip hop because Cancun, he does hip hop music, also house music, so he's kind of the feature on the song.
Yeah. He's in that world.
It's a fun song, and I like how it's like different than what I've been picking recently. It's a little bit deeper house, and it has kind of that hip hop vibe.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
I love that.
Like perfect for a spin class. I'll be spinning to it a
Ashley, lot. I mean, you came in hot by saying it's 80 RPM. Like you knew already. Like that's such a spin.
That's such like a fun beat though, because it's very like it's not that fast.
Right, but it's manageable.
Yeah.
Like I could do 80.
You could do 80.
I could do 80.
You could.
I got there.
You could do 80.
I got there at one point. You were making us do like 120 at some point.
Oh yeah, there's 120s.
This woman was trying to murder me in her.
Did I tell you I went to the hardest spin class?
Yes. What were the bangers? Like what was he playing?
I don't even remember. He played a remix of Becky. He played a lot of Becky Hill.
Oh, so
I was
your guy.
So it kept me going.
Yeah.
But I literally they were so fast. Like talk about
out.
120. He had us running out of the saddle at like probably 1:15 for like 3 songs in a row. And then he would do like press, back, X, down, press. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I was dying like 30 minutes in, and the woman next to me was like, and I was like, okay, you're right. And
I would have been like, ma'am, I'm having a fucking meltdown right now.
I went up to her after and I was like, I needed that pat on the arm. And she was like, literally said, when people like are dying around you, it kind of just makes it harder for yourself. So I wanted you to like keep pushing. So it helped me.
Whoa.
And I was like, you're right.
That's kind of a mentality.
You're right.
That is a mentality.
You're right.
Yeah.
And I didn't, I'm usually good.
You were
this
the
guy
best
was
spinner
so
ever.
hard, and I picked the front fucking row.
Yeah, because you were like, I can do this.
Because I always pick the front row. I like the front row.
Yeah.
But I was...
That is so fucking funny,
He
though.
kicked my ass.
Are you gonna go back?
I mean, yeah. Of course. She even asked me that. I was talking to her even after that, and she was like, so are you going to come back?
She probably says that to all the people. She's like, you gonna occupy that seat again?
This is what's insane about a spin class. The people are so strong. People that are in there,
the endurance
are so
mentally strong.
Mentally strong. That's like really what it is.
That's why I can't do it.
They come in there ready to die.
Yeah.
But they do it.
Yeah.
It's such a weird, I love it. I love pushing myself to that limit, and that's everyone else in there, which is like a crazy.
That's so fucking funny. I have the opposite desire.
Yeah. And it's probably I don't know.
That's what therapy is for me though. Spin class.
That's what I'm saying. Literally, when I don't have my phone, this is why I now I'm starting to pay for classes, because you don't have your phone for 45 minutes.
That is so nice.
It's so nice. And then it is therapy.
It is.
I get emotional.
Yeah, that's good. You're working out.
I know. People say that that's not the best. You should go to therapy.
Well, we should. Everyone should go. I'm a firm believer that everyone should go to therapy.
But working out is therapy to me.
I think
that's what
good.
Adele says. Adele says the same
Adele
thing.
definitely needs therapy though too. Poor girl.
We all need therapy.
We all need therapy.
I need it.
It's
just
good.
expensive.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good mental workout for you,
Yeah.
essentially. And that's healthy.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I'm addicted to endorphins, so it's necessary. Addicted to endorphins.
Addicted to the endorphins, bro.
Bruh.
Bro, do you even spin? Do you even do the spinning class? She's like, bruh. Have you gone to this guy? I was in the front row, just, oh. By the way, do you know what today is?
November 9th.
No, Wednesday. Guess what's out?
No, it's not.
The final episodes.
Oh.
What did you think?
Dermot's album. I thought that.
No. I was not going in a music realm at all.
I was like, it's Friday. I think it's Friday. The final Love is Blind final. Oh, by the time this comes out, we'll have seen it, because I'm going to binge. Oh my God, I'm seeing Elton.
Sucker. I will be watching them all.
I'm
going to just be sitting outside working, watching, because I have to fucking
I have to know. I have to
fucking know.
I know.
Oh, I have to know if Nancy says yes or I hope she says no. But that's a conversation.
She weirds
for a
it.
different
It
podcast.
weirds me out. Talk about therapy.
They
You're just
all
taking
need
that
therapy.
abuse.
I know.
And
all of them though.
I know. It would be so hard to watch that back.
Oh, brutal.
Because you just see,
You want to stick up for yourself.
what I'm saying, for Zanib,
yeah.
she is so hard on herself, and that really is hard for me to watch, because
Because we're all like
because
that.
I'm like that.
Yeah.
And you do it a snarky haha, yeah, well, makeup, thank God for makeup, and it's just oh, that hurts.
Well, you're almost self-deprecating, trying to dig compliments out of your partner.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is very painful.
And then he never said anything, which is
It's
even more triggering.
Bro.
Anyways, Love is Blind, it's
Sometimes we talk about other things than music. But
anyways.
so, diving deep into our top 3 albums, Ashley and I actually have one we are sharing.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously too big. Wow. It's obviously too big for us to talk about for 2 seconds. Obviously, Fred Again's new album, Actual Life 3. 5 out of fucking 5. The man does not miss.
It's really good.
I'm speechless sometimes about him.
I know. I mean, the brilliance of it. And what's funny is Kelsey sent me the pitchfork. The pitchfork?
The pitchfork. The pitchfork.
The pitchfork review.
Bullshit.
Like, what did I send you?
They are literally out of touch with reality. Like, truly. They are truly out of touch.
They literally say it would be tempting to call Fred again the Ed Sheeran of house music given his scrubbed down sheen. But Shirin at least strikes a personal chord with his legions of fan. Actual Life 3, for all its plundering of Fred's browser history, feels too imprecise to make the kind of impression that Maria once did. The sentiments expressed in songs like Blue, Berwin, and Clara, which are like 3 of my favorite songs, are more Hallmark card than Dark Night of the Soul.
The out of touch with reality. First off, I have to go on a little rant about that. First off, Fred worked with Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Which is fine, whatever. But to call him the Ed Sheeran of house music is so fucking offensive, and to say that he is out of touch with his fans is incorrect.
Yeah,
because
and also
the man is so emotionally attached to his fans. It's ridiculous.
And I get a little upset with people talking shit on Ed Sheeran. Like, why you gotta jab 2 artists in one sentence?
Literally.
Like, why are you doing that?
Literally.
Ed Sheeran is like the top worldwide always. So just like shut the fuck up.
To say and then to dive and say
and then
his browser history. Does the reviewer not know that Fred just records conversations and that's part of his music?
I know.
Like, I was watching his interview with Zane Lowe, which, by the way, is fucking incredible. If you want to fall in love with this man even more, I'm deep in it. I'm so deep in it. But he was talking about how he loves the fact that he can make music from his laptop, so he goes to different places.
Yeah. And
he just watches people. And he says his music almost reflects the ebbs and flows of, like, the people.
And you can feel that.
Yes. And he does. He just sits there and he, on his phone, records conversations. And he picks them and puts them into music. And I think that is it's literally actual life.
Yeah. That's the whole thing.
So fuck you, Pitchfork, for the most inaccurate review I've ever read in my life. I'm so livid. Like, especially about his fans. Because, see, I've told you this. Seeing him live, he connects.
And his fans are diehards, and he just started. Like 2 years deep in getting things going.
Yeah.
And like,
people are clambering over
fences for him.
Like, that's how out of touch with reality that fucking Pitchfork. I'm still so mad. But anyways, fuck you, Pitchfork.
It just is like, their reviews are so uncalled for.
They're so they love doing that though, and that's what pisses me off.
Well, it gets them clicks. That's why.
Exactly, and I hate it because I sent that to you knowing that they'll get it. It's fine, but the album is actually purely incredible. It is stunning.
Yeah,
Clara, Berwin, Ashley knows. We listened. I've been waiting for a special moment to listen to it, and I think we picked the perfect moment.
Yeah,
we were like driving home from Palm Springs. It was dark. It was beautiful. Mm-hmm. And listening to Berwin, I like shut down.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, what the fuck is this?
It's so good.
It's haunting.
Yeah.
It is haunting.
I mean, the whole thing is like a story. It's like in and out of like different forms of consciousness. You almost feel like.
Well, it's his life.
Yeah.
It's his friends. It's people he meets. It's just randoms, you know? It's like, that's what's so, it does feel like you're a part of his daily routine. Yeah,
it's really good. The album is great. Dare I say better than his second. Not as good as his first, but it is a good album.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I would go 1, 3, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, that was the second time I listened to it, which is rare because I'm behind an album, so.
But it's Fred.
Yeah. It's great. It was so fun to experience it with you for your first time. Because I was like, this is going to be great.
Guys, like, I'm so obsessed with this human being.
The gift he has
is so intelligent.
Yeah, the gift he has is truly impressive. It's a house music that is so different from everything else.
It's emotional.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. So that's our Fred again rant.
And I would say if you have an hour, go on YouTube and watch his interview with Zane Lowe. It's a very intimate,
I need to watch
very intelligent conversation about music and his family, how they play a big part in his life. He makes music with his brothers, so that's really cool. His sister is like, you know, involved. Like, it's just a cute family kind of project, and it's
so
like,
cool.
Also found this to be very funny. He's best friends with Skrillex because they used to work together.
Oh my god,
isn't that funny?
It's all connected.
So he was in Skrillex's house in LA. They like swapped places, swapped houses. Well, and
like the holiday.
Yeah, right. It was honestly very interesting because Fred was like, Zane and Fred were talking, and he was like, "You're basically, when you say that when you come to LA, you are just working." And Fred was even like, "Yeah, it's really hard in LA because it's like there is no connection to other humans. It is very sparse almost in a way of like,
well, because it's so
you can't walk
huge.
around. Yeah,
it's so big. Like LA is very disconnected.
Very disconnected.
Yeah.
And it was interesting how he's like, I only go there to just work. Like I hunker down and work. Whereas like in London, where
it's so much different than London.
Like, I walk around, I go sit at
to the
bars,
cafe shop,
to the cafe, just making beats on his fucking computer that are just mind-blowingly brilliant. I love him, Fred. God damn it. It's just unfair.
It's unfair.
It's unfair. But that was our
joint album.
That was our joint album. We cannot get away from Fred. I would like to kick off with an EP, also from London town.
We love it.
A new EP from the band Bleach Lab, which blew me a fucking way.
Bleach Lab.
They came to us in our inbox, but I have heard of them before. They've been releasing a few singles here and there. I'm obsessed. It's a quartet. They have those airy vocals, like I say, a la the Laws. There she goes.
There she goes.
So
I had one of those last week.
Yes. So she has that. Yeah, Phaser Days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she also has that kind of tone, and I'm just obsessed with that vocal.
Did you listen to Phaser Days?
No. Wait, no. I haven't yet. Yeah, I did skim.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, this is my shit. And I wanted to give her a harder listen.
Yeah.
But Bleach Lab is like this very 90s type of indie rock almost. Their music has that late night feeling when you're driving in a car. It's very expansive, like you just want to run away kind of feeling.
Love that.
I Could Be Your Safe Space is the first track on it, and it will devastate you. It will devastate you. It's just very like the longing and kind of like core memory, nostalgia feeling that you have of like, this is going to change my life. That's what the song like encompasses in the and I'm like, how the fuck can you bottle that up?
Yeah, oh my God.
That feeling up. They did it. And the hauntingly melancholy pale shade of blue will also destroy you.
Oh man, I'm so excited to listen to this.
Yeah, it's one of those EPs that you need to re-listen to a couple times because it's like you keep discovering certain moments in certain songs. And you're like, fuck. The whole EP is on my favorites. That if that doesn't say anything. Yeah,
I added it, so good. I'm gonna dive into that.
Bleach Lab. The EP is If You Only Feel It Once. Check it out.
All right. My next one is an album. And this album is by Lola Marsh.
Oh, yeah.
And it is Shot Shot Cherry. Yeah. I believe their third album. This is an Israeli indie pop band from Tel Aviv. So
I fucking love that.
Yeah, definitely a different region that we don't usually hit up.
I'm so down for that. Come on, let's come Israelis.
Yeah, let's go. So
they make good pop music, like
really good. And this definitely has like the influences of the instruments. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, this is their third album. And dare I say their best?
Nice.
Yeah, I really liked it a lot. Yeah. If you're into like Lana Del Rey,
yeah,
it is very much
kind of like
what's the word? Ethereal. That word.
Yeah. That word.
Like very much like that. I mean, the first song, Shot Shot Cherry, is a fucking banger.
Really?
It's like a little funky and also has like kind of the Middle Eastern like vibes to it.
How did I miss this?
And then it goes like Going Back, This Is Not the End. These are like perfect chill night drive songs. Those are very like Lana Del Rey-esque vibe-ish.
This is also another playlist I talked to you about. We
Oh,
need to
late
make
night
a late
drives.
night drives.
We got to do that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen many people talk about them, and I don't understand why that is, because this is their third album, and I
Okay.
just feel like when I looked up reviews, there's not that many
Weird.
recent reviews on them. So I'm like, dude,
Where are
Lola
the people?
Marsh.
Lola Marsh.
We'd
what
love
are
to
y'all
interview
doing?
you because I find it fascinating. Like both of them had to go into the military when they were younger
Yes,
because that's
they
what you have to
do.
do.
Yep.
And the men have to go, I think, 3 years. And then the women have to go 2 years. So they like both had to do that. But their music is like, they try not to represent all the negativity that's
Yeah,
going
but
on. It's like
celebrate.
more of like a light, like kind of feel good,
It's a
like an
celebration.
escape.
Yeah.
Like their music is kind of like an escape
Fuck,
from
I
that.
love that.
Yeah, I just feel like it should be on your radar. So go listen to Lola Marsh.
I'm going to.
It's really fun. Shot Shot Cherry, you will like. Actually, can I just play it for you
Yeah.
right now? Because
Do
I
you want me
just
to bump it on here.
I could do it right here, really quick. It's really fun.
Oh.
So watch.
This is disco-y.
Yeah, it is.
This needs to go into feeling like a goddess.
Oh yes.
Ooh. Oh, very Middle Eastern.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm already.
I
obsessed.
know.
I'm in.
I'm like, what? People
How did
need
I
to know
miss-
about this.
I missed that.
I don't know how I found it. Honestly, couldn't tell you, but I am happy I did.
I
And
literally think it's so funny. Ashley and I, on New Music Friday, we just end up.
we find
We
different things.
find different things.
Everything you talk about, I have to add to my list.
Literally,
That is insane
sames.
to me.
Mostly the same.
Yeah.
We just need to screenshot what we see. But
I kind of
I'm
like
so
music
stoked.
discovery.
I love music discovery with Ash. It's my favorite thing because that is a fucking banger.
Right?
And I am amped to listen to that album now. It's being added. Please tell me that's a fucking October album.
It is.
Oh, God bless. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for that. I'm gonna destroy you now. No, I'm just kidding. My third, another EP. Again, I've been listening to a lot of EPs recently. This one is an inboxer, and I am in love with her.
She's our next favorite artist.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last Thursday.
Last Thursday. This EP is so good.
Oh my God, I love that you love it.
I love it. It's Allison Leah?
Leah, probably.
Allison Leah.
With an H at the end, so
Yeah.
that's like a Leah. Yeah.
Yeah, Allison Leah. With her song, her EP, The Weight of My Heart.
I gotta.
Gen Z, if you are looking for a new, almost like a Taylor Swifty kind of pop, good lyrics vibe, this is your girl. She is, she shows a very stunning maturity in her writing, which is just unfair for someone who's young.
Yeah, I listened to this a while back.
Yeah.
And it's so good.
Literally, 24 years down is when she talks about, turning 24.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Ashley and I were just laughing about how she had a mental breakdown when she turned 29.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's such a relatable feeling.
Yeah.
Of like growing older, but like, oh, it hurts.
Yeah, it
almost. Like,
hurts.
you get very scared.
Yes.
And I love that someone her age, being 24, talks about it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we didn't get that kind of conversation when we were in our 20s. And I wish someone would have been like, it gets better.
Yeah.
Or like, you're okay. You just got to make it to 30.
Everyone to us was always like, you're so
Live
young.
it
Like you're always like, you're
yeah.
so young. And then so you hear that
And you
until
feel
you get to
guilty.
like 28 and then you never hear it anymore. And
never.
it's like, God, so now am I just not like this so young? Like, you kind of like get away with, like, it's just kind of when you're so young, like you're like,
Yeah.
But then you're like 28 all of a sudden, and then they're like, oh, so
You're a full grown adult.
yeah, and you don't
need
have anything to show for it.
Yeah. So I really love this messaging in her EP. I think it's beautiful. She goes through some very painful, like, she just talks about some painful things, and it's very relatable, unfortunately. But then she's got pop bops. She's got the song "Sorry for Myself," which is just like a fuck you you know, kind of thing.
Sorry, Not Sorry, like from Demi Lovato
Yeah,
song.
yeah,
like
just
that
kind of
vibe.
like a, you know,
Yeah.
to the world, which I always love. It's just a great pop EP from someone who deserves the limelight. You know what I mean?
Love that.
And she's on our Meet Your Next Favorite Artist posted last week.
Yeah,
So
check
you
it
should
out.
go check her out. She's great.
Show her some love.
Show her some levins.
Okay, so I would be remiss to not mention this EP.
Okay.
Because I'm obsessed.
Okay.
But she's big.
Okay.
She's big.
That's fair.
TikTok-y big.
Okay.
That's why she's huge. But she is a millennial.
Okay.
So
We
that's kind of
love a
fun.
millennial.
That's kind of fun.
Okay.
Her name is Leah
Okay.
Kate.
Yes.
And her EP is Alive and Unwell.
I didn't know she was big on TikTok. I love this EP.
She has like 617K.
That's huge.
Yeah. I mean, I think that she went viral on TikTok, and that's how her music, like her shows are like
Gotcha.
where everyone's belting the songs because they they know all the lyrics. That's what's fun about TikTok artists. Like if they got famous through there, like people know your songs.
They have lyrics are huge on TikTok.
Yeah, huge. So I just am obsessed with this. It's so relatable, and I think because she's closer to our age also,
Yes.
I feel she's like the Olivia Rodrigo but a little bit older, so it's not like kind of high school feels. It's more
adult.
like
Shit.
yeah like breakups and
Yes.
just like it kind of is like alt pop and pop punk. I get like a little Avril feel. Yes.
Dead on.
Yeah.
Dead on. You know who also she reminds me of? Lily Lane, who we
Oh,
interviewed.
yeah.
Just that very like
Yes.
darker.
Yes.
More of a like an adult fuck you.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Kind of vibe.
Yes, very much so. She's from LA.
She is so
She's
good.
on a UK tour right now, so
hell
good for
yeah.
her. Or like
Ugh.
a European tour. She's over across the pond,
That
so
is
that's
dope, though.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I am a huge fan. The whole EP
it.
I've added to my
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
It's just such a fun, like, it goes like pop punk and then it's like kind
Yeah.
of all pop and then poppy.
We just love badass women too.
I know, and she just is kind of like, yeah, just like what you're
It's
saying.
kind of like a big fuck you to
yeah.
to the world
Yeah, in men and women.
and
Yeah, whoever
well,
you're,
you know,
yeah.
whatever's clever.
Whoever's burned you.
Whoever's burned you, we've got you.
Yeah, yeah, this is a perfect, like, I'm an independent.
Yes, you
Yeah.
badass bitch kind of vibe. Yeah, I'm glad you chose that one because I really liked it. I just didn't have, I don't know.
Yeah, and I
the
found
mental
it,
capacity.
everyone has been so young, so I was like, when I saw that she's
know.
29, I was like, oh my
I know,
God.
literally, I was like, thank God. Old.
Not even old.
No, not even
Still
old.
so
Still
young.
so
We're
fresh.
still so fresh.
We are fresh and dewy.
Yes, we are still so fresh. But I mean, it's just as funny because I relate to like songs from 18-year-olds. Like what I talked about Gift and her music.
Isn't that weird?
It's just
It just means that all emotions are universal.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Age doesn't matter.
No.
Is really what it is.
Age is just a number.
Yeah, it's just a number.
Unless you're being creepy and pervy.
Yeah, unless that. But I will say that it's really interesting to like see how relatable like any like where you're at in life. If you've gone through the same experience,
Yes.
it's like you still relate no matter what.
No matter what, you can always find a connection to
Yeah.
the music.
And I just am so jealous of people being able to write these feelings down on paper.
I know. And honestly, it's a very interesting shift from when we were young. Like the bands we looked up to, like the pop punk guys. It was guys.
Yeah.
It was mostly all dudes just, talking about how shitty women were, And it's like interesting now. And I'm kind of almost glad we didn't have, I'm not glad about it, but I love being an adult and listening to these Gen Z, these babies making music that is so
Powerful.
personal and powerful.
Yeah.
And like taking their power back.
Yeah.
Because it just means we're raising a good fucking
Oh, yeah.
generation of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And also, I will say, like, what's happening where they're trying to bring, like, the heroin chic back. I don't know if you've seen
Fuck
that.
that.
But I love how, like, we are all like, no fucking way. Like, we gotta protect the baby. Like, we gotta be like, this is not happening.
We are not doing that.
And I don't think people allow it to happen
No,
anymore.
we're
Like,
not.
it's so stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, like, that was our whole childhood.
Literally.
Like, people just gave into that stuff. Older people loved it.
Yeah.
And I think we didn't have anyone to, like,
We had no
protect us.
Oh, that is 90% of my therapy is adults that should have protected us did not protect us.
I know. It's like really sad.
Yeah, it is. It's heartbreaking.
So, but at least like now I feel like most people have.
But do you think, I mean, that's why that's why I do girl.
Yeah.
Is to protect a lot of these babies.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't want them to go through 6 years of therapy to deal with the same shit I'm having.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? It's like, there's no reason that adults shouldn't protect the younger generation.
100%. It just
or
doesn't
even
make any
vouch
sense.
for them. It's like, why are we in a battle royale?
Yeah.
Like, Gen Z's dope.
Yeah, I don't understand.
There's a lot of fun Gen Z shit I love.
Oh my God, 100%.
And it's like, why are we all picking it? Let's fucking team up and get the boomers out, if anything.
Oh,
Jesus
the boomers. So
Christ.
sorry. We need to. Bye.
Boomers. Boomer. I should say, like, boomers is a huge age group, but the boomers, the big booms.
My roommate Kenny always says, they gotta go. Sorry, mom and dad, but
they gotta go.
Like,
Sorry, mom. They gotta go. No, parents. That's why I said the big boom. You know,
it's just
70-year-old. You know.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. It's like it gets me excited for the future because I feel like people are way more in tune and like empathetic.
Empathetic, thank you.
Yeah, like us. We're very empathetic.
Oh God Almighty, it's painful.
So I just feel like it was back in the day when we were younger, you were told to like hide your empathy.
Yes.
Like I know I was.
I got told I was sensitive.
Yeah.
Too sensitive.
Oh my God. I am so loud and so sensitive and too much for a lot of people.
Yes.
And I always was told to like quiet down, put yourself in the corner. Like, what are you doing?
And how many people told you you were just too much in general?
Oh, everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah. I always had to like quiet myself.
Boyfriends? You're too much.
I didn't even have boyfriends.
Well, like, but you know, like emotionally.
I was just always too much all the time.
Just a lot of emotions, and it's like that's just who I am. And I was so like I look back and I'm so mad at all the people who just sat there and were like, "You're too sensitive. You're too sensitive." It's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of fucking big feelings. What do you want me to do with it?
I know. It's so insane. But anyways.
Good job, music. Thank you for getting it all out of us.
Yeah, that's why we love it so much.
We love it so much.
We love music because it really was there for us when no one else would be. Anyways, podcast song.
Yeah, I'm so excited. This is an incredible song from another San Diego native, which we love. This is the song Gypsies by Shirin. She is, like I said, San Diego native. She makes this very almost witchy kind of vibe, very Florence-y.
I love it.
Just a little spoopy. Not spoopy in like a
spoopy boo
but like
way.
Just a very this is her bio. This is like a line out of her bio. Tormented by the impermanence of everything, of love, suffering, beauty, and pain, Shirin finds salvation in the music she makes. I mean, if that doesn't just explain the entire song.
Love it.
It's incredible. It's just this longing, slower kind of jaunt through the music. And honestly, I really implore you all to take a deep listen. It's one of those you got to listen to a few times kind of thing.
Yeah.
To fully grasp it. I think as a single, it is coming out. Well, it is out now as of this recording. It's not
coming out Friday.
Yet, but it's coming out Friday.
Got it.
So you'll see it. It'll be in our New Music Friday. You'll be seeing it. But this is Gypsies by Shirin. We hope you enjoy. It's available on all streaming platforms.
Show her some love.
Wow, show her some love. Give them the love.
And we're back.
We're back. I hope you enjoyed that longing song.
God, I loved it.
I know.
It's so good.
Just a longer.
Oh, my nose itches.
I'm telling you, allergy season. My eyes started twitching again, which means...
It's so bad. My nose just is a faucet. When you get cold, does your nose run?
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
Like really cold though.
Really. Like when I go to the mountains, it's always pouring out.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is this a thing?
I'm just like sitting there just.
Oh, you know why? I think it's because it's dry in the mountains, so your nose lubricates
itself. That tracks.
That probably makes sense.
Tracks. Well, that's good. I mean,
so we're working. It's working. The
our bodies are working. Thank God. I mean, truly, I don't feel like my eye has just been
Twitching.
twitching.
So
What does that mean, everyone?
Stress, tired,
It's all
dehydrated.
Definitely dehydrated.
I think those are the three.
As I had 2 cups of coffee yesterday and didn't drink water. It's fine.
Anyways. So we were going to talk about tours. We're going to get
the music industry and tours.
Yeah. We probably should have preempted that at the beginning of the podcast. What we're going to talk about later on, but we're fine.
Who cares?
Who cares?
They stay for us.
And these are going to die soon, so let's make it quick.
Okay.
So what we kind of want to talk about is basically the state of touring, which we just had a conversation with Live Nation, and it's not that bad. They have shows like literally this Friday is Matt Mason, Chelsea Cutler, and then Saturday is Tegan and Sarah. I'm seeing Elton John tonight. It's sold out at Petco Park.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit going on.
There's a lot of shit going on, but I think what we don't see is, and what we've always thought, at least I've always thought and heard, that the general, like, artists tour to make money. Like, that's how they make their money.
Yeah.
And like merch and sales and shit like that. And what we're coming to find out nowadays is that people are canceling their tours because they're not making any money.
I know. Like,
they're like losing money.
Shout out to St. Lucia. I gave him an interview. We're going to be posting that soon on our Girlfriends.
So excited.
So fun to talk to Jean. He's amazing, super talented. And
insightful
he was
too.
Insightful. I mean, they've been in the music scene for a long time.
Truly.
And it's just like what he was saying. They played at the Belly Up, and he basically is like they're breaking even with their tour, and their shows are selling out.
Yeah.
But like he said, they have so much equipment, and like they could leave it at home and do a more stripped down, but he's like, but I want to give everyone a show. Like I want to like make it so people enjoy it.
Exactly.
And like just bring everything in. It's fine. So if you like have a big set, or if you like want to put on a big show, like I think that's when it gets super expensive. Because like the travel costs are a lot now.
A lot.
Yeah.
And just, in general, obviously I don't have numbers, so I shouldn't be just spouting this, but I'm going to spout it anyways.
First.
I understand that venues need to make money, but it's almost like, are they even paying the artist enough?
I know. I don't know how.
Like, what are the deals behind closed doors that are just like, why are we not protecting artists?
I know. It's a very strange thing. I mean, God, speaking of, like, we met with like Live Nation people, but literally the fees on tickets are so insane. And then did you see how Matt Healy from the 1975, he was saying that like people they're charging for meet and greets?
Yeah.
And he was like, don't do that through Ticketmaster. Like they are charging fees on that. Like just give it to your fans. Like what are you doing? Yeah. It's like very interesting.
Speaking of Matt Healy, I was on TikTok last night.
Oh, he ate a raw steak.
No. For some reason, this man was everywhere. Like
because he ate a raw.
No, he's been drinking heavily again.
Oh.
He has been drunk out of his mind at shows.
He ate a raw steak on stage at Madison Square Garden
because he's for sure drinking. People think he's on drugs again.
Oh no!
Which is really because Matt Healy has a known addiction issue, and seeing a lot of the videos coming out, it's not looking good.
Oh,
it's very sad to watch someone kind of self-destruct, and he's like hurting fans.
What?
He like dove into a pit and like hit a girl like because he's drunk. He can't control it.
Is he doing that? I just saw the steak thing at Madison Square Garden.
I didn't see the steak thing. I saw
he literally was like eating a raw. Like he's trying to make a point.
But he's clearly.
But his songs talk about like eating meat in America. Like that's his lyric.
I get it, but like, do we need to go that far, Matt?
He's very activist though.
But also, I just think there's something.
I know. Well, you've never really liked him. He's also very.
I think he's an incredible songwriter.
Yeah.
I think he's very good at what he does. It just devastates me to watch people self-destruct.
Oh yeah, that is hard. Like that's so sad.
They're so talented.
I'm sad that that's happening because I did not know that.
Because that's also like someone who we will not mention on this podcast because he doesn't deserve the time. Kanye West. who's also losing his marbles.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of, even in mental health and touring, I think is a huge conversation that
Yeah.
we're not having, is it fucking takes a toll on your body, on your mind.
Oh my God, we can only do like one show a week.
Literally,
can you imagine doing one show every night?
In a different city every
and
night?
like the ups and downs emotionally is what people I think don't understand. Like we go to a lot of concerts.
Yeah.
And like the feeling.
It just stressed me out with that means.
I know, it's really leaning. There we go.
Sorry. I was having a moment.
It's okay. The feeling of like being on top of the world and like performing.
Yes.
Like is so insane. Like you are so high.
You have a high for 2 hours and then
you like crash. Yeah. So like that's why people get into drugs and alcohol, because they like, or to go to sleep.
Literally.
That is a huge thing, because you have a whole nother day.
Literally.
So you have to like sleep, but you're so high.
Yeah.
Like that takes a long time to come down. Like
it does.
No matter
your adrenaline,
how long you've been doing it.
Yeah.
It's definitely, that's why I think also the pandemic was so hard on artists too, because like that feeling it's like, for someone that doesn't perform, it's like a trip. When you travel, you have like so much endorphins and you're excited and it's all different and new. And then you come home after a trip and you're like,
dead.
I just felt so much.
Yes.
And now like
and
I
now
have to get back to my routine. And it's very like a little.
It's hard.
Yes.
It's hard.
Like it's very difficult. So I just don't think people, like that is so, it's hard on you mentally.
Physically too.
Imagine,
God, thinking about some of these singers, like I always joke about Dermot, but like truly, when he sings, he sings. There's no rest for that man.
I know.
And he has songs that are so rough. It's got to be rough on the vocal cords. Every fucking night he's doing that. No wonder half these artists blow out their vocal cords. It's just insanity.
Yeah.
So physically, mentally,
it's
I think
difficult.
Touring is just almost as fans, I almost want to be like, it's okay if you don't tour, but at the same time, I'm like, no, I want to see you live.
I'm like, tour.
It's such a hard position to be in as a fan. Like you want the artist to be protected, but you do want to see him live. And it's like, what's the medium?
Yeah, and also it's like, how much can people afford for tickets? Like you do want to like. That's why I'm just. The way that like Ticketmaster has a hold on
the industry
is so frustrating.
Well, it's a conglomerate, right? They're really the only ones doing it.
I mean, there's like Dice trying to do it. There's like Web something.
There's StubHub.
No, StubHub's a resale.
Oh, that's true.
There's a few other ones that are trying to like get in there, and Dice does not charge fees. That's like house music.
Yes.
So they're trying. But the venues are the ones that have contracts probably with Ticketmaster.
Yes.
And they just know it's such an easy platform. It's such an easy platform to use, and it's like reliable, and people don't like change. So people might not even like to look at a different app.
Very, very much so.
Yeah.
Like, I hate going. The shitty thing is I love that I can just go to Ticketmaster and be like, okay, I know I can buy tickets for a show.
And maybe, like, I just want to know what those fees go towards. It's like paying their team, but also, like, what is their bottom line? I'm so curious. That's public knowledge. I'll have to check that out.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's rage against the machine here.
Fuck the man.
Fuck the man. But also, we love the man. Like, it's just such a hard spot to be in. I think music fans, people who love going to live shows, it's like, watching those TikToks and reading the comments for Matt Healy, it was like people are just worried.
Yeah.
And it's like, please don't hurt yourself to perform. It's like, we would rather you be a healthy human being than kill yourself on tour every night.
Yeah, 100%. Like, take a moment. And people are like very forgiving about that.
We are.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We also don't want to see a shitty show.
Speaking of sad, Nick Carter.
Ashley, I have never just
that video you
crying.
sent me is so sad. Oh my God, it makes me want to cry thinking about it.
So obviously, for those who don't know, Aaron Carter passed away.
We literally did talent show Aaron Carter. Like,
Aaron's party will go down as one of the best songs ever.
We were huge fans, and like even watching him struggle his whole life, like I just feel like
no one protected him. That is a person,
but
no one protected.
That's true, but I feel like also like that Nick, his family did try, maybe,
From what I have read, I don't think the parents were that good. They kind of forced him to be in the
Well, that's
industry.
true. They forced him. His parents, though, that's the same thing with Britney Spears.
Yeah, it's everyone in the 90s.
I
They
know
all
the
wanted
parents.
the parents were
The
bad.
boomers.
The
The
boomers.
fucking boomers,
The
dude.
boom booms.
It's very the mentality of like get your own bread. Like that was like don't share it,
Yep.
protect it. Like I grew
Yep.
up with that. That's why I have like issues with money now because my dad was always like such a penny pincher.
Yeah.
But it's like literally that's
Yeah.
the mentality
Yeah.
was like just do you.
Yes.
Which I don't know, maybe that was like
And
because
then
their
I'm gonna
parents
spend
grew
your
up in the
money.
Great Depression, so maybe that's what they like always talked about was like fear of losing their money.
A lot of wars. They
lot
went
of
through a lot of war
wars.
too, you know? And which is like fine, but at the same time, devastating to mental health.
Oh,
like, clearly
yeah.
Aaron Carter struggled deeply.
I know.
And to watch that video, so if you haven't seen their Backstreet Boys were in England, I think at the time.
Yeah, in UK, yeah.
And performed, and they stopped the show. They had a moment to talk about Aaron and dedicate a song to him, and you just see Nick Carter losing his fucking.
I think that's he lost another sibling to addiction. I think that's the
hell.
second one.
God damn, that'd be devastating.
Let me note check that, but I mean it's so sad.
Just watching his emotion on it's like, how are you even standing up right now? How are you even going through this show? And you see a lot of artists who just push through, and it's like, you don't have to do that. Almost, you know, it's like, I don't want you to have to.
I know,
do
but
that.
I think they have to for money. They played
Well,
a
because-
huge
well,
stadium,
that's what
and
I'm
like you
saying.
can't cancel that.
But you're not saying. I mean, okay, so maybe you grant Nick time off and just like they could do the show without him,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's almost just like we as fans have to have empathy for the artists. Like, they're not infallible. They're not like superhumans. As much as we want them to be, I think it's important to note that they are just fucking humans, and sometimes you have a shit day, and we have the luxury of being like, all right, well, I'm not going to do anything tonight. But they don't. They have to get paid. They have to make money. That's the only way to do it. It's like so fucked in the brain. I don't know. The whole industry's fucked. It hurts me to say.
Yeah, it
It just makes me
says
sad.
Leslie Carter died after falling in the shower at the age of 25.
Jesus fucking Christ,
Yeah.
this family.
I know, what the fuck, dude.
God, that's heartbreaking. It's just a full conversation that I think the music industry is due for a large and in charge change, and I feel it coming.
Yeah.
I think the people who are rising up in the industry, you know, who have say in things, are really trying to make it a better place, a better world.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my God, it was a shit show like 15
Like
years
a year
ago.
ago, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
still a shit show, but at the same time, I think we have better protections for artists, especially young babies.
It's just a very
we need a change.
it's a very competitive industry.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that's what makes it, that's really
I know.
the hard
is.
part about it.
It
Is that it's a hot industry.
Should we all just have a group hug?
Yeah, let's group hug together.
I need a warm hug.
I know.
It makes me so sad. Music industry, we love you.
But also,
but also, fuck you.
But also, yeah, that video was just so sad.
Yeah,
And like, I feel as though they had to just do the show because money.
Which sucks.
I mean, also though, like when you're going through tragedy, it's almost like, no, I'm gonna fucking just do it.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do? Sit there on the couch and cry?
Well, yeah, I would.
I know, but like he
you
has
saw
like,
that
but
emotion.
I know
he was
being
keeping it in.
strong.
Yeah, he was.
That's the
keeping it
thing
in.
is like there's people that will be like, I don't want to just not do anything. That would probably be me.
Yeah, you would be like, no,
I have to
get
just
on
like I have to
stage.
just like do something else. Like I don't want to think about it.
Yeah. And then you think about it, and then you have an emotional
For a sec, yeah, and then you
reaction,
can't stop
then-
crying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's so sad. It's a hard one,
It
but
is a hard one.
I
but-
really hope that. I mean, we are gonna be. God, I feel like I'm so much louder than you. Holy shit!
You were just I was just cash talk. That was just you.
You might have to turn mine down a
No,
lot.
see,
Oh,
I already do turn
mine
I
down
already
a lot.
edit
Okay,
yours.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you're good, you're
Turn
good.
me down.
Turn me down, baby.
Because see, I'm definitely louder than you.
Yeah, but when I actually like talk, have a conversation, we're pretty even. It's just when I'm like
Okay.
in my lower register.
Okay. Anyways, we are going to be keep an eye out on our Instagram. We do have a lot of giveaways for tours that we love, and also we are going to be posting more about up and coming artists that are coming to San Diego that you probably won't know, like have never heard of.
Yeah.
But we're gonna help you out.
We're gonna
so
help you out.
by genre, by shows coming that we think should be selling out.
Yes.
And
Shows that you, if you're into music discovery and you want to support the industry, the good part of the industry, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of small shows in San Diego that need a lot of love, and especially in San Diego, we've been trying, everyone I think here has been trying to build up our community so artists come down, and it's working. It's working very much. So we need to keep going, because otherwise San Diego is going to be a forgotten place, and we can't let that happen.
It's going. It's going to be,
poppin'
I
down
think it's going to be the next.
Austin.
Yeah.
I can see
because
that.
a new venue just opened up in Del Mar. There's a
have
new
the
venue that
Shell.
opened up, the Magnolia place
Yeah.
that we have the Shell now.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be a hot spot.
gonna be a
It's going to be a hot spot.
spot.
But yeah, so
San Diego. Also, if you would like to talk about the music industry with us, we have our Braid Network. You heard the ad earlier in the episode. We love working with Braid. We're talking with ourselves about the Taylor Swift Jack Antonoff situation right now.
go hop on there.
Hop on there. Let's talk about the music industry. What do you think tours should be doing to protect artists? What do you think about artists who might need to take a break?
Yeah.
Let us know. We'd love to have a chat with you. Braid Network is incredible. It's a great platform to have these conversations. We will also, if you're a San Diego native and live here, we will be doing a few rooms where it's just for specific venues. And we will be, you could post that you have tickets, that you're looking for tickets, that you have no one to go with.
A concert community.
A concert community. That's great. The girl concert community.
Great.
We're really looking to hang out with all of you. We've got some really exciting things in the works, especially for next year. We're being little elves behind the scenes. It's really exciting. We thank you guys so much for helping us build this community. It's all about you, truly.
Yeah, things are happening.
And we love you all. Don't forget,
We love you.
we have our Spotify playlist. If you want to know all the songs that were mentioned in today's episode, in our Spotify playlist on available now.
Yeah.
Available now on Spotify. And we will be taking we haven't announced this.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
War is coming. Okay, hold on. Let me get this one thing. We will be taking a winter break this year for our podcast, so we will not be podcasting for a couple of months, just to give ourselves a break. We need it, and we'll be back in the spring. So we only have a few episodes left, so make sure you're tuning in and subscribing and sharing with all your friends. And we love you so much.
All right, bye.
Bye.